Wolf can't kill, but Orion can.
Yeah. And honestly, he killed himself at that point because he was just doing all the damage, pulling the grenades, doing more harm than good. I mean, you try to do it. That's the Snake game plan.
Yeah.
It's hard to do anything else.
Yep, no, exactly. You've got that hard-coded into your mind. Suddenly when
Exactly.
someone comes in with such veteran experience, really is easy. Just what I was so impressed by was Orion's knowledge of Snake's recovery mix-ups, knowing when the Cypher was a death sentence, knowing when it was abandoned and a new option was opened up.
That's right.
It was very smart and incredibly perceptive.
Yeah, I think you're right, Nutrost. Like, I mean, honestly, it felt like in that situation, he knew the matchup like the back of his hand. It seems like he was very well versed in dealing with that. The knowledge of Snake is one thing, but it's also the knowledge of like how to get your options on a character that's got the weight of Snake, that's got the slenderness of Snake. It's sometimes a little bit difficult to actually find the connections if you find like a landing aerial. We saw a little bit of crouching there from Kodiak to try to avoid and low profile, but unfortunately it just didn't work out overall.
Yeah, a shame, but that is how it is. Anyway, speaking of losers, unfortunately, our buddy Kodiak is going to be thrown down into the... Oh, hey, what are you doing here? That's crazy. What's that?
I'm not listening.
Sorry, I'm working, actually. Do you mind? Christ, can we get security in this guy?
All right.
Anywho, trying to do my job, but
Exactly.
what can I say? They are just always there.
The peanut gallery.
Yeah, thank you. Excellent. Good transition.
Mazebeans.
So, Mazebeans, do you like Scotland nerf?
Oh, aye.
Then, buddy, have I got some Scotland for you, because Mazebeans is here, the #1 player in Scotland, but also Steve Main. And so he is
playing Banjo.
Playing Banjo because Steve's banned.
Yep. Oh, okay. And so we've got Cesco,
I was
another
hoping
French
that
player.
was Cesco.
Okay,
Yeah.
So Cesco, French player, another one here on stream. Obviously, lots of representation from him, from them here.
Yeah.
Very, very strong region. And I mean, they're going to be represented here again. I will say this is a losers. No.
Yeah,
this is a losers round. So ended up losing to Shanique. That was a 3-0. And now this is their first time playing.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So Mazebeans, how long have they been playing Banjo?
Banjo. So they were playing Banjo before they played Steve.
Okay. So
that's
this
for
was the
sure.
yeah.
I'll try. Right, I'm gonna try. There's a lot of lore here. I'm gonna condense this as best I can. I'll make it nice and quick.
Give me the
right.
TLDR.
So this is basically what happened. Basically, Mazebeans always been a Banjo player. Always had that Banjo in the pocket. Always pulled it up as a side sort of counter pick as well. However, Steve has been banned at this tournament, so they've picked up Banjo. However, they also have a Sonic because once Steve was announced to be banned out of protest, Mazebeans decided he was going to learn Sonic, play Sonic every game in the best of 5, and time everyone out in protest. So we might see it here, or we might just see the Banjos. That's fine. Cesco, however, is a Diddy Kong player, and one that I actually really like.
Okay.
It's nice to have a French person here who I actually enjoy the company of. Cesco's very cool, very stylish, very awesome as a Diddy Kong player. Yeah. But Mazebeans, obviously, you saw Jodgers earlier, so that's our perfect run-in. Mazebeans has a lot of Jodgers experience.
Okay.
And so Cesco has to get creative, has to get fresh, and has to get funky if he wants to take down Mazebeans on a rustier character.
The funkiest monkey might be able to make a difference. I will say there's a lot of mix-up ability. Plenty of opportunities to do that with Diddy Kong.
Yep.
We already talked a little bit about the movement in the last set, but it's the ability to condition. It's the ability to say, okay, you never know what I'm going to do next, because sometimes I might just be playing neutral and all of a sudden, barrels!
That's why I worry about when I walk down the street, you know?
Yeah, me too. I'm worried that someone's going to throw an explosive barrel at me.
I'm very worried. Every time I see a red barrel, I've been conditioned for this,
the TNT, but it's not really TNT. It's just another type of explosive. I don't know. Do you have TNT here? I don't know.
I mean, we know it. We play Crash Bandicoot. You know, so we
okay.
There,
My go.
Fabulous. Honeybee, who wins this, Cesco or Mazebeans?
What do you think he's going to say?
What's that? I didn't ask you if it was Mazebeans without Steve. I'm asking you who wins. But yes, it's Mazebeans. Thanks, Cesco. Excellent. Check 5. Excellent. Sweet.
So, here we go. Not the side bet on stream.
No. It's no. So this is going to be the Banjo or the Sonic. I can't imagine we see the Sonic, but I would respect it if we do.
I will say, I mean, okay, yeah.
There we go.
Against Diddy Kong,
Yeah.
I would say Sonic probably solid.
Yeah.
Like Sonic very solid, able to run up, grab banana before Diddy Kong can even think. And in this situation, we are going to go with the Banjo. I will say this character doesn't get enough respect in the US, so I don't really know what's going on here.
There's actually some very, like a weirdly high amount of representation here in the UK for Banjo. It's a lot of players who just picked him up because they love the character. They don't necessarily love the gameplay of the character, but, you know, they're people who really just think it's quite funny and
Die-hard
goofy.
Banjo fans.
Exactly.
All right, now we've got a little bit of good banana play, but still the projectiles coming in. Great coverage on the platform. Looking for another one of these Wonder Wings. Now you still have a limited amount of options here, so you've got to be careful. Banjo does have good, I would say good aerial moves, but sometimes his ground moves are a little bit lackluster.
Yep, and that is where Cesco can try and find a way in.
So triple the banana.
That was proper Banjo, right?
Right, and instantly you can see off stage, Cesco's like, great, I've already got another banana.
As Spike comes out, good reversal coming up from Cesco. Very explosive opening from Mazebeans, however. Cesco now starting to slow it down, now letting Mazebeans throw out these moves, and now we can start to punish. Let's bait and whiff and wait.
It's hard to see. Oh, okay, now we're catching those landings. Now that's the thing, if you're recognizing when Cesco wants to throw the banana, they're still in that like item throw in lag a little bit. It's not much, but it is enough for you to be able to find one of those mid-range Wonder Wings, and that is the big punish. Insane kill power on that option. You got to be able to do it here. And
that's the stuff. Mazebeans being super liberal with these side Bs, and it's working out very well for them. Banjo, obviously, like you said, quite an obscure character in some parts of the world. I couldn't name a French Banjo off the top of my head. I'm sure Nico behind me probably knows one, but it is a character that you can't underestimate.
And I will say, I would not underestimate these Wonder Wings, but we are seeing the right reactions here from Cesco. He's doing a great job of seeing that come out and then having the actual reaction speed to get out of it this time. And we continue that momentum.
Yeah, despite the advantage looking the way of Mazebeans for quite a lot of this set, Cesco's done a great job at basically evening it out. We're mono a mono right now.
All right. I mean, they have some... gonna have to do it again backwards. Yep, and then we have to just snap to ledge. Not really worried about it. He did have banana in hand, so he does give himself a little bit of insurance as he gets back up off this ledge. Now, monkey flip starting to become an issue. I will find like the command grab might be more trouble than Mazebeans is ready to deal with.
Yeah, I should mention one more crucial part of Mazebeans' lore. He's a very silly guy. He's just a goofy dude, and I think it just shows perfectly in his gameplay.
Yeah, and normally you could do something with like the grenade regrabs, but he's got banana in hand. He wants to keep, well, a good grip on that tool. Now trying to get himself back. A little bit of the air dodge up to snap the ledge. Cesco not really getting any two-frame opportunities as we know Diddy Kong can do. Not seeing down tilt, not seeing F tilt on ledge. I'm wondering, what's the game plan?
Well, that's got to be it. Definitely has, like, the answer's definitely there, right? Diddy Kong is so multifaceted, is so great, has so many options, that surely someone like Banjo can be exploited. But that's the thing, there's just so much to process all at once, especially when you get, I find this a lot with certain players where, like, when more than one item is attributed to a matchup, that's when things start to get murky. These grenades, these bananas both being here, Mazebeans is more than happy in the chaos, but Cesco seems to be stumbling a little.
Yeah, definitely doesn't really know how to play around the grenade, especially when it's not being grabbed. Cesco is recognizing that Mazebeans is kind of like hanging out behind the grenade, using it very well as a approach tool, right? Just menacingly, slowly inching forward behind it to approach. We're getting good grabs here, knowing that Cesco is now looking for some defensive options, holding that shield a little bit too long. Now we see a two-frame opportunity, this time from Mazebeans, unable to get it, and now the banana. Can we get anything off of it?
It certainly is. Great play coming out from Mazebeans. But Cesco, he's brought it back before. He can definitely do it again. An incredibly talented player in their own right. The Wonder Wing to try and finish it all. Going to throw Mazebeans into disadvantage, though. There's the grenade. There's the bomb. What timing?
Perfect stuff, using the iframes to the throw. Now we've got this potential punish on the platform. Where are you going?
Well, down there, I guess.
Too far away. And Cesco kind of shaking his head at that one. But, I mean, it is what it is. Just went a little bit too low to become safe again. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. You can see Judges in the back there. He just watching in glee, as I'm sure he feels very vindicated right now, as another Diddy Kong is suffering at the hands of Mazebeans. But Cesco, more than happy to jump back into it. I think you can write that one off. You can say, okay, fine. I was thrown through a loop, but it was very close, and then it was a misinput at the end. I died by my own hand, theoretically. So You can rub that one off, you can carry on, and you can reverse 3-0.
Yeah, you can write that one off as charity on your taxes, and that's about it.
Exactly, exactly.
Right. So we've got aim number 2 about to start. I did not see the stage counter pick, but it's all good. I will say, like, this character matchup has been pretty okay, feast or famine, but now we're going to an incredibly polarizing stage here in FD. This is where those projectiles are going to become even more potent. And this is going to be dangerous. I'm wondering, Cesco, knowing that this is a good stage for Diddy Kong and for Banana, but the grenades, like, I wonder, does he have the movement? Does he have the ability to get around and out-mobilize Mazebeans?
Let's find out. This may be the, this may be the stage counter pick, but Mazebeans has definitely got the music counter pick here.
Very true. Right at home, unable to get any of these down tilts to get up to snuff.
Well, already it's going very well in favor of Cesco. Definitely kind of recovered out of the sort of threat that was last game, as Mazebeans looks a little worried right now. That explosion weirdly getting them out of that tech situation, but that's quite all right. He's still battered and bruised and very, very weak right now.
I will say Cesco's game plan has literally been like throw banana, catch banana, throw banana. Throw banana, catch banana, throw banana. It's literally like so...
Do it again!
Are we good? What is that? Side B buffered side B. All right, let's go. All right,
banana. Side B, side B, side B.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like, okay, they're really going for the options that work, and the options that don't work, please stop doing those.
Yeah, Mazebeans has a notepad. He's like, I see, dash it. Nope. All right, cross it out. Back to the drawing board.
All right, he only had 2 things written down on the list anyway. It's literally just like, okay.
He's just doubled his
like, maybe I should do something else. It doesn't work. Okay, back to the first one.
All right. Well, let's find out. As able to make his way in, immediately slips on the banana, but that's absolutely fine. Tries to get a read. Not quite enough, though.
It's crazy that that's an overhead and can anti-air, but, you know, we still have the big swing throwing that bird around.
Exactly. Going to see if we can get the berry here. Oh, good movement, but let's go again.
Oh, okay.
Do it again. Oh, unfortunate.
That's crazy. I'm wondering why that up tilt did not connect. And we're catching the one time you can actually punish that Wonder Wing is right on that startup. There is a little bit before the invincibility comes out, and we are going to get a big punish with it, but that is only to bring it down to 2 stocks. 52% still isn't terrible for Mazebeans. I think that even on FD, we're still finding this relatively tenable.
Yeah, Cesco shaking his head at that kill right now. You never like to be killed with a Wonder Wing, as... I'm going to move back to it, using that banana, just clashing a little bit, like you said. This grenade is a nice little force field for Mazebeans to use, as it's... I can't tell if he's even trying to pick them up or if maybe he just thinks it's funny. Ooh. As Wonder Wing straight through. Got 2 of those bad boys left.
And that also gets rid of banana, too, by the way.
It's fantastic.
Right. Still, we're trying to get in the banana. Now we're catching it mid-air. Mazebeans trying to grab a firm hold of this tool, not going to let that go by the wayside. Now we get a little bit of the conditioning again. Once you see that banana in hand, it seems like Cesco more than happy to go with the monkey flip. And in this case, the command grab wants to get a lot off of this. And even though the movement has been elevated, we have to see if these advanced states can pan out. Can we get something off here? The peanut pop gun not actually be reversed in the way you want it. And we're still looking for anything. Roll for a roll.
Okay. It's
Resets.
Getting a little bit dangerous. Good roll, good spot dodge, but Cesco actually wasn't worried enough, as he's still living. Banjo, he's a hefty fella there, Nerf.
He is actually. He's eating for 2. All right, we're still waiting for something here. A little bit of the egg play. Like, I really enjoy the Regal Blaster that's been able to create hit stun that's clanking with things like the monkey flip, but also allowing Mazebeans to set up for a bigger punish and give himself more time to prep for the approach.
Yes. That is sort of the mind game. You can see we're basically just playing this game in 2 phases where the 2 of them will stand at each end. They will throw stuff at each other. As soon as a movement presents itself, we will go in and we will box. As it looks like we might be returning back to that situation. Now, what a trap from Mazebeans. There was nothing you could do.
Beautiful stuff. Forced the shield, and instantly was like, great, now I have you right where I want you. Gets the grab, and you know that grab game is actually pretty strong for Banjo.
Very.
He gets quite a lot of leverage off of that option.
It's good stuff right now. Oh, a little bit of a ladder coming out there.
Exactly. He's pulling out the Cluck Cluck 9000. We got to get it.
We're going to get that thing on me.
Exactly. All right, now he's getting a nice little monkey flip kick. We're going to be able to get that aggressive option. This time we're well far enough away that we can prepare and shield that out. Keep the aggression going, 91%, and this is getting closer. Again, we talked about the heft, but let's be real. It's still running on borrowed time right now. Let's see.
Yeah, one more interaction, a single banana hit and can make it happen as Mazebeans still on the aggression though, still willing to find something meaty. Just needs to get to a certain amount of percent and then he knows that he can find it with a side B. I honestly think that's going to be his play, his game plan, but it's incredibly risky.
And you can see he's kind of like backing off a little bit and putting his back against the wall. But now a reversal. He takes stage control. He tries to get the anti-air, but it just trades. He's not able to really get something.
This could be it.
Could be it, but he's going for a bit of an early down smash. I think maybe showing his hand too early. Wait, what do we get off of this? Another drag down with the Nair.
Oh, unfortunate. This could be the end. Cesco could find it, but that grenade buying him a little bit of time. Actually able to beat out the banana. We're going that way now, apparently. It's okay. It's conditioning. He's in his head.
I was legitimately worried because I was like, okay, well, he has a lot of Wonder Wings. He still has the ability to use that and the invincibility behind it to still use himself as a protector tool at this high dangerous percent. Still, he's throwing them away haphazardly, perhaps. We are going to get the spot dodge. Wow.
Almost a frame or two later and he would have made it, but he was playing incredibly reckless. And you know what? Cesco stayed consistent. He was able to find it.
Yeah, just getting hit by the last launcher of that forward smash. Excellently played. And again, it's one of those, that's one of those good smash attacks that can beat spot dodge. If you know that someone is playing scared, they're at 130 plus. They gotta be playing scared. They should be, or else they're already dead.
Exactly. Well, 1-to-1, looking pretty even. I'm not gonna lie. We are getting into these last hit scenarios pretty consistently. Absolutely. Cesco should be feeling himself now. Obviously, had that first game sort of fell in a lackluster sense off the side at the end, and so now he can be like, well, all right. Now that I've conditioned myself, now that I'm feeling good, we can make it.
All right. So we're taking the FD away. We're bringing platforms back into the equation. This is interesting because obviously Banjo, one of those characters that can cover platform extremely well, but it just means that we're adding a vertical element to the Diddy Kong combos that we've already experienced thus far in this set. It is 1-to-1, and now we're finding ourselves in a very, very close fight for supremacy.
Yeah, let's find out. Mazebeans unable to get off this ledge. Cesco absolutely putting in work right now, just avoiding so many disjoints. Find that dash attack coming out, forcing him into shield. But Cesco, my goodness.
Okay, a lot of this like throwing and catching banana. They are playing catch with it so effectively. Both of them want to use the option as much as they can, but we're getting interesting knockback on the last part of the Nair and good recognition that Mazebeans can try to get something cheeky off of it.
Well, let's find out. Banana coming down. That's going to cover the neutral get up, but the air dodge in is perfect. Good stuff from Cesco. Good awareness as Mazebeans just keeping him guessing.
And you can tell Cesco in these situations where you know Mazebeans is kind of like throwing out a grenade, hiding behind it. It's the dash in, dash out, the sort of like empty pressure. You're just running in and using yourself as a pressure tool, just walking in and not doing anything and leaving yourself open for a quick reaction. You have that speed, be necessary, but we've gotten him all the way to almost 140, and now it's actually doing more harm than good. The rage, it comes together, and the up tilt is enough.
That was crazy movement coming out from Mazebeans there. The reverse B just to take down, find it with the up tilt, as suddenly that's a hell of a turnaround. Let's see how much credit we can throw on there as the funny forward air coming out in spades. Not quite enough, though, as dash attack keeping him in the air. There's the side B. It couldn't have been that easy. Surely it couldn't have been.
But that's why we go to small battlefield. You know that if he's going above that platform, you can cover the entirety. He's going to get an untechable spike, and we almost get back with the up B. I like it. We still go for it.
Absolutely worth it. Without a doubt. My goodness. Explosive sequence from Mazebeans. He pretty much comboed over a stock.
Exactly.
All
right. And even with all that, doing that at 160 or something like that is definitely staying alive at these higher percents. That longevity is going to be able to help him outlast in this set.
There's the stuff, a lot of damage coming out. That banana doing God's work. They both going for it, but Mazebeans faster on the trigger. As there's the side B, the grenade confirm. Wow.
Yeah, I know. Cesco kind of throwing up the hand like, damn, what do I do about this?
Okay, alrighty then. Fabs does not look well. Fabs is struggling, dude.
Oh my God, my man is stressed. Oh my God, he's like what?
It's his birthday weekend.
I know. I think he's still feeling it from last night. I don't think he had the chance to sober up yet.
Nice to see Cesco's not the only one feeling tender.
Exactly. Hey, you can tell the right side of the screen, definitely some some tension in these faces. But Mazebeans kind of gonna keep his cool here, being saying, okay, I've got the ability to play with not just the old name, but now it's Banjo showing his stuff again. We're back on FD here, not Roast.
Yep. Good to see us going back to FD. Cesco obviously very, very comfortable here. A lot harder to find those confirms on the side of Mazebeans. We saw like a lot of up air play as well on those platforms. So you're going to see if this is the difference maker. But it's Mazebeans with the opening gambit.
Okay, quick get-up attack, trying to do something here, but Cesco recognizing that he's going to be looking for a little bit more aggressive option. He's feeling himself after that last game, so he wants to play a little more aggressive, see how much he can get away with. He's not going to let him get away with that one.
Definitely not, as you can see sort of the game plan coming out from Mazebeans. You want to pop a grenade, you want to throw it somewhat high and force a jump. If they do jump, you catch them with a grenade. If you keep them grounded, you run in, you get a grab. It's very easy, very bread and butter, and it's working very consistently.
Exactly. And now the cross-ups are starting to work out for Cesco, though. Like, I mean, the movement is starting to overtake Mazebeans, able to grasp stage control, and we're looking for a way to disengage, get back in. Banana always allows yourself the flexibility to outpace.
Banana in hand. We've seen the damage taken. They've swapped items.
They both are like, okay, wait.
Oh, wait.
Time. All right, waiting for an option. He's throwing out those haymakers. Neither of them are going to connect, but we're still waiting for his little bit of a double.
Dash getting caught. Good mash coming out. Retreat. There's the grenade. Still got the banana in hand. Not going to connect. Oh, he put so much confidence into that banana connecting into the up smash, but because it's Banjo, he's still living.
Okay, and cannot get a strong enough edge guard to make a difference here. You gotta find the punish here. That's a whiff. Cannot go unpunished.
Nice. There's the up tilt connecting. And we saw this. You ever get that feeling of deja vu there, Nuff?
Definitely. I've seen this one before. But I love the spacing on that Wonder Wing, so knowing that you can kind of get a poke for a whittled down shield at a certain point. We didn't see it there, but it is in the works. Trying to get something else here.
Oh, wow. Coming out there. Oh, trapped between the banana.
Very aggressive shield pressure coming out here from Mazebeans. I do appreciate the wherewithal. We're trying to get something else here. A little bit misspaced on that grab, but that's okay. You take a little bit of an up-down combo for your troubles.
That's the stuff. Perfect parry coming out. Just keeping hand of that banana as it's just changing constantly. There it is. Oh, good job. Forced between a grenade and a hard place.
Okay, and now we see the air dodge punished hard. Okay, another one here, trying to get back down to stage at all costs. Cesco getting desperate for these escape options.
Down the ears. Great read on the monkey flip, but caught by the banana. As still doing some damage forward air. Not going to connect right there. It's the dash attack cross up. We're just throwing options, but alas, it's not connecting.
Ooh.
As he falls out of the up smash.
Second time today I've seen him, this up smash not work from Diddy Kong. We're a little bit aggressive. I like that you're trying to catch that barrel. It's just a little bit off mark. That's okay. We still have plenty of gas in the tank. Still just one more hit for either player will probably do it.
The stuff. Mazebeans, great grenade play coming out, just really forcing Cesco into very binary options that they always have a plan for. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen one man trip over so many bananas.
And still get away with it.
And still get away with it.
Still get away with it too. We are not going to get away with that though. We are going to lose that in a big trade. Trying to get something here. Now, can we get anything off of this? Up tilt? No, we're actually going for up smash, but the mash is insane.
Cesco's poor controller, my goodness, but it's worth every smack because it's just getting, there's so little coming off these berries. That's got to be it. Cesco takes it. What a reversal.
Wow, we've got a game 5 here now, Nut Roast. That was interesting. I was wondering if Mazebeans was going to be able to hold in and maybe potentially prolong his life a little bit longer off of a ricochet onto the stage, but instead gets sucked into the depths.
That was just the same game. They just did it twice.
Yeah, game 2 and game 4, nearly identical.
Game 3 and game 4 was both of them getting 2 to 1 and then just carrying on and then just winning anyway.
That is true.
But these are all the same games.
That's true. But it's been back and forth in that regard.
Yeah.
Now we get down to the wire. Last game, and it is the Mazebeans stage counterpick, not small battlefield here. We're going with a lengthier stage in this regard. It's PS2. Let's see what happens here.
The wise man once said, the French are forged on PS2. So let's see if Cesco can take it, as we are just getting a little bit of platform play right now. It's not quite as one-sided in the opener as we've seen it before. You can tell sort of before that obviously we were going to
I gotta get my magnifying glass 1 second.
Hang on. Enhance!
We're good. Enhance!
Fabulous, there we are. As you can tell, it's been a lot more one-sided recently, where normally we'll see like one player sort of carry them to 70 or 80 off the bat, and then slowly it becomes a game of crawling it back, as they're barely able to avoid the forward smash right now. You can see people are starting to get a little bit lively in this here venue, as that neutral tech in place, monkey flip, flipping through the platform. And Cesco, he's in control, Nerf.
I mean, he is in control, and we talked about that longevity of Diddy Kong, the mix-up ability in Game 5. You need that conditioning that you set up in this set to come in for you hard. We've got to figure out what the options are here for Mazebeans, because with Banjo, sometimes you just run out of things to do. You run out of things that they haven't seen before.
It's true, it's true. He's got all the tricks on display. It's an open team sheet there, Nerf.
Exactly.
As unfortunately, Cesco is just so confident. Mazebeans, he's steaming with rage right now, but it might not be enough.
Still trying to get a little bit more pressure from long range, getting the regrab on that grenade and throwing it out. Now we cannot get the grab throw combos. We're seeing a great escape from Cesco, and as soon as he's out, he's well back within the range of aggressive options.
Certainly is. That get up attack finally coming through. Can't quite get the right tech option. As slowing it down, Mazebeans needs a kill soon because Cesco's so confident. You can see Cesco's even slowing down the gameplay, not willing to give Mazebeans even an inch of credibility in coming back in this matchup.
Okay, trying to get some pressure, but now you got grenade in hand. Okay, well, a little bit of a snake moment, but we've still got it. See Mazebeans trying to get his hands on this monkey. Cannot seem to find the option just yet. Got banana in hand and now a grenade to cover as well. It seems like Cesco is more than willing to be like, okay, I might not have banana, but I can still play keep away.
Definitely, definitely. As just what great movement. Tripping over doesn't quite matter as Mazebeans can't get his mitts on him, man.
Okay, we've still got a little bit of a lost wonder wing here, but unnecessarily so. And we'll see what the option is. Trying to get one of those B-reverse grenades. You hate to see it because that's a limited tool you don't want to lose out on.
This stuff playing it nice. My goodness, Mazebeans has just slowed it down so much. We've seen such aggressive, crazy options coming out now, but now they're just looking for something consistent. The problem is one of the most consistent kill options for Banjo is that berry, but Cesco's mix-ups have been so notoriously hard to track that it's so hard for Mazebeans to even find anything consistent. It's why we're seeing so many side Bs.
Yeah, it is true. And right now, even though you might be able to try to force a slower rhythm into this game, that's fine for Cesco because he's got the lead. He doesn't have to do anything as long as he can play a safe game and get the actual punish. Finally, we are able to get that up tilt for the kill. 59%. We've stopped the bleeding for now, but we've got to get ourselves back in a doable position here with a little bit of damage. And I find that these platform conversions could be very, very good for Mazebeans. We've got to unlock that potential.
Let's find out as even the Scottish players cheering against him. What is this?
Oh,
bit of a mix-up coming up. So up into the air, not going to find a kill just yet, but it's good damage. Not perfect, however, as Mazebeans still trying to find a way in.
Yeah, again, it's just like, it feels like his hit conversion rate is just a little bit lower than, well, much lower than it was earlier in this set. Right now, he's got to find more of these good advantage states that we know he can, but I do know that what his game plan is very, very obvious at this point.
Let's find out. Bounces him out with that. Not going to get the lingering hitbox to the side B. It was a good option, however, nice and safe as the banana's in hand. Mazebeans has found a lot of advantage of this banana, but unfortunately he's going to chuck it off right now. Keep it away from the mitts of Cesco right there. As there's the side B read, and Mazebeans takes the lead. Let's see how much credit he can garner himself, Nerf.
That's the kind of conditioning that I wanted to see pan out in Game 5 for Banjo because he had been basically going up and grabbing the banana immediately on the throw. But this time, instead of going for that, he made a beeline for Cesco.
That's good stuff. Absolutely. It's that game of chicken.
Ha-ha! Very nice. You're clucking ridiculous, but we've got the ability to still see a roll for a roll, trying to catch it. A little bit of a launcher, but that's okay. We're still looking good. A great lead here panned out for Mazebeans. Just like that, this set is now within his grasp.
The thing with Cesco is he's not actually turning up the heat. He's not playing it by the book. As
right.
He's just staying controlled. He's not going to lose it. He's not going to say, right, now I have to approach. It's nope, I can still chill out. I can still wait. I can still punish your mistakes, and I can make you sweat there, Mazebeans.
I would hope so, but he has accepted the pace that Mazebeans has set.
Oh, no! 1:43 on the clock. Nerf We talked about it. We said maybe he's used all his tools. Well, you know what? There's one more thing Banjo can do, and that is air camp like a beast. As 55-0, 130 on the clock. It looks like that just little tease was enough to break Cesco's mentality. Now they're rushing in.
I would agree. He's like, no, I can't let it in like this. And then, yeah, that's exactly what Mazebeans wants. He wants you to run in so aggressively without any abandon. You cannot let that be you. Just hang out until it works.
What a strategy. This is awful.
1 minute left. I mean, we
You
still have
monster.
plenty of time.
This is what he was talking about. He said he was going to time people out because they banned Steve. And you know what? Can you believe your eyes now?
Oh, I definitely can. I mean, in Banjo, he's got the ability to do it. You never know what you're going to see next. The jeers from the crowd starting to turn into cheers as Cesco gets 1 hit, 2 hits, a trade, but he's still stuck on the platform, and they're both just resetting to the neutral. We're able to get something, but the grenade comes in as the clutch factor.
That could be it. That's very dangerous. That spike's not up. No!
What?
No! Mazebeans falls! I can't believe it, man. What am I watching?
You just watched the hubris of man punished by God himself.
Today's a bad day to have eyes.
That was the set of all
That
time.
was a game of Super Smash Brothers.
This is the children's party game that we know and love.
Love.